Hello friends, this is Sandeep. Today I am going to explain one of the important topic, and that topic is loop within loop. I am going to explain loop within loop with the help of one of the example, and I am going to explain with the help of how clock, or you can say how watch works. Okay, so we all know that how a clock or a watch works. We all know that there is one hour's hand and 1 minute's hand. Okay, so the same architecture, the same methodology, how the hour's hand and the minute's hands work is implemented in loop within loop. That's why I'm giving this example. Now suppose the hour's hand is showing 1 o'clock. Okay, so the hour's hand is showing 1 o'clock. Now the control will come to the minute's hand, and the minute's hand will take a full rotation 1 2 3 4 like this up to 60 minutes. Okay, once it will take the full rotation, the minute's hand, the hour's hand will move by 1, that it was showing 1 o'clock. Now it is moved by 1, and now it's going to show 2 o'clock. Once the hour's hand starts showing 2 o'clock, again the control will reach inside the minute's hand, and the minute's hand is going to start from 1 o'clock, and it will again take the full rotation of 60, that is 1 2 3 4 like this up to 60 minutes. So it's going to start from its initial value, that is 1 minute, and then 2 3 4 like. It's not going to start from 61 62 like that. No, it start from its initial value. Okay, once it will complete it, so if the time is 2 o'clock, it will change to 3 o'clock. Again from hour's hand the control will reach to the minute's hand. Again it's going to start from its initial value 1 minute, complete the full rotation of 60, the minute's hand, and once it will complete, the time of hour's hand will show, it will change from 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock. So we all know that how the clock work. Now you have to keep this methodology, this way of working of a clock, because the same methodology is adopted in loop within loop. Okay, so here is a program, friends, and with this program the things will be more clear to you. What I'm going to do, I'm going to print this asterisk sign. The first asterisk sign is on the first row, first column. Then in the second row we are having 2 asterisks, that is second row, first column, second row, second column. Then the third row we are having 3 asterisks, third row, first column, third row, second column, third row, third column. Okay, so we have to see how the things will work, and I'm going to explain this thing with the help of this flow chart. The things will be more clear to all of you. Only what you have to do is to remember the values of the variables. So here are 2 variables, one is I and another is what, j. So 2 subscript variable I have taken, one is I, another is j. So you have to remember the values of it. Okay, so I'm going to start how the things will work. Okay, here the variable value of I is 1, and if you see in this flow chart, there is 2 loop. This one is the outer loop, okay, where I less than equals to 3. This decision part is taken. Okay, so this is the outer loop. Okay, this one, and here this one is the inner loop. So this, which I am indicating, this one is the inner loop, and this one here with the red, which I am showing, is the outer loop. So how the things will work, let us see. The value of I is what, 1. Okay, just remember the values of the variables. Okay, so value of I is 1. It will come to here where we are at present in outer loop. The value of I is 1 less than 3. Why 1 less than 3? Because we are going to cover 3 rows. Okay, so outer loop is going to work for rows, first row, second row, and the third row. Okay, so the outer loop is going to cover rows, and the inner loop is going to cover columns. So 1 less than 3, here's the condition is true. Immediately it will come to the inner loop. Okay, just remember the example of the clock. So it will come to the inner loop. The value of j is what, 1. Okay, So the value of j is what? 1. It will come here in the inner loop. Value of j is 1, value of I is 1, so 1 equal to 1, the condition is true. So the first asterisk is going to print this, okay, on the first row. Now the inner loop will work. Now the value of j is going to increment. What is the value of j? 1. 1 is going to add with it, so 1 plus 1, it's what? 2. This loop will carry on, this inner loop. The value of j is what? 2. 2 less than 1, okay, because the value of I is 1. 2 less than 1. Here the condition will get false. Once the condition will get false, it will come to the no part, okay, and if you see, it is coming out of the inner loop, it's going to the outer loop. So once it will come to the outer loop, the value of I is going to increment. Now you will see, what is the value of I? It is 1. 1 is added with it, so 1 plus 1, what is? It is 2. Now let us see how the outer loop is going to work. Here we come, 2 less than 3, yes, the condition is true. Immediately it is going to come inside the inner loop, okay. Now the value of j is what? 1, okay, and now the things will work inside the inner loop. The value of j is 1. What is the value of I? It is 2, so 1 less than 2, okay, 1 less than 2, the condition is true, so it's going to print the asterisk sign. So in the next row the asterisk is going to print, okay. Then the inner loop is going to work, so the value of j is going to increment. What? 1 plus 1, that is 2. Now you have to remember the value of variable, that is of j, that is 2, and I is also what? 2. So value of j is what? 2. So the inner loop will carry on. 2, value of j is 2, value of I is also 2, so 2 equals to 2, the condition is true, yes, it will come to the yes, and the next asterisk is going to print, okay. Now it will come here. What is the value of j? It is 2. 1 is going to add with it, 2 plus 1, it is what? 3. Here it will go like this, the inner loop. Again the decision will take place. 3 less than 2, 3 less than 2, the condition will get false. We know once the condition will get false, it is going to come to the outer loop, so it's going to come to the no, and it will come to the outer loop here, okay. So once it will come to the outer loop, what is the value of I? It is 2. 1 is added to it, so now 2 plus 1, that is what? 3. So the outer loop will carry on, okay, like this. 3 equals to 3, the condition is true. Again, as I have explained about hours hand and the minutes hand, that the control comes in a clock inside the minutes hand, so the minutes always start from 1, it will take full rotation, it start from its initial value. In the same way here, what? It is going to start from j equals to 1. The value of I is 3, the value of j is 1. 1 less than 3, yes, the condition is true. The first asterisk on the third row is going to print, okay. Now the value of j is going to increment, that is what? 1 plus 1. 1 plus 1, that is what? 2. Now the new value of j is what? 2. The inner loop is going to carry on. 2 less than 3, yes, the condition is true. Then on the third row, the second asterisk is going to print, okay. Then what is the value of j? It is 2. 1 is going to add with it, okay. 2 plus 1, 3, okay. Now the value of j is what? 3. The loop will carry on. 3 equals to 3. We know that the value of I is 3, so 3 equal to 3, yes, the condition is true, it will come to the yes. On the third row, the third asterisk is going to print, okay. Then the value of j is going to increment, that is 3, and 1 is going to add. Now the value of j is what? 4, okay. It will go from here, 4 less than 3, value of j is what? 4 less than 3, and value of I is 3. 4 less than 3, the condition will get false. It will come to the no part, it will take to the outer loop. What is the value of I? It is 3. 1 is going to add with it, 3 plus 1, that is what? 4, okay. It will go to the outer part, 4 less than 3 to the outer part and to the decision of the outer loop. 4 less than 3, the condition will get false, it will come to the no part, and then stop. But we got the asterisk as we wanted. Okay, the first asterisk on the first row, then the 2 asterisk on the second, and the 3 asterisk on the third row. So we got this. Okay, so in this way the loop within loop works. Okay, and we are going to use this in array topic in coming session. I hope you understand the things. Thank you.